Hi, it's Colleen Schmidt from Divination Counseling Service, here today to present to you Cupido, the Trans-Neptunian. Cupido is also an asteroid, so I want to just today specify that we are talking about the Trans-Neptunian. The Trans-Neptunians are also known as the Uranian planets. They're also known as the hypothetical planets, but I can assure you that they've been in use for 100 years and they're anything but hypothetical. The detail they add to any chart work is completely mind-blowing, especially as you begin to understand what they represent. And today's Cupido represents associations. It represents things like your family. Artists have strong Cupidos in their chart. So just to explain a little bit about what is Cupido, or what does Cupido mean if you're reading it. If we look at the glyph for Cupido, you'll notice that the glyph is a sign of Jupiter, which is actually a figure four. It's like a big figure four. And then where the crossbar comes down on the four, you'd make that into Venus. Just using that crossbar the other way would then be the cross that's on the Venus. So you have that, you just put a little head on it. You got Jupiter and Venus. If you think about what Cupido is, it actually represents Venus on steroids. We talk about Venus, we say, well, that's about your relationships. Okay. But Cupido is about the whole group. So it's not just about that one-on-one, it's about the whole group in a relationship. It's about the association, the participation. It's a part of being a part of something. Police are a fraternal order of, firefighters are a fraternal order of, dancers are a group of, nurses are. Again, Cupido is really strong in charts of these types of people, because Cupido is our participation, our connection. Jupiter to Venus, expanded Venus. I like to say Venus on steroids. Arlene Kramer once quoted that Cupido was art where Venus was beauty. So think of the expanded version of Venus, and you're going to be hooking into what we're talking about with Cupido. Some off-the-wall things. Cupido could also be associated with buildings. But then again, buildings are where associations congregate. So there's still a connection. Buildings, art, and community, society. Those are the things, some political party. Those are Cupidos. They're affiliations. It's what we're affiliated with, what we consider ourselves part of. Cupido was neither good nor bad, obviously, because you could be part of a gang. And if Cupido was still, gang meaning a criminal element, if Cupido was still well aspected, then you'd just be really good in that gang. You would really find your brotherhood there. I find that people that don't do well, that don't really want to belong, are often people that have negative aspects to Cupido. So, you could tell them, because those would be people that, maybe had rough childhoods, maybe dysfunctional childhoods. And so therefore, just in that dysfunction, they then find in later in life that all of their associations are a little difficult. All of their relationships could be muddled as a result of some dysfunction in the beginning, if it's not healed or evolved through time. But that could be one reason why one person wants to belong to the group and the next person doesn't want to be a part of a group, is more a rebel, if you will. That could be Cupido. So Cupido is, again, about the participation, about the participant, if you will. Do you want to participate? Do you not want to participate? So again, in astrology, no negative, no positive. It is all what it is. So I hope that you got something out of Cupido, and that'll just make you all run and go check your charts for Cupido and where it is and what degree and what house it falls in and what aspects. it plays a role in. But whatever chart you're looking at, even a chart of an event, I can assure you no marriages occur without a Cupido marker. In other words, there are definitely some conversations going on that Cupido is a huge part of. So those things have to be in place in order for a marriage to happen. That's one of the ways in which astrologers can know, first of all, if you're going to be married, but also maybe when you're going to be married. Cupido. So that's my Cupido. If you have any questions, please contact me at divinationcounselingservice.org. I'm also available for questions if you have any, but also private work. But most importantly, if you're jazzed up about what you see, if there's some excitement, some Zeus here, share, like, spread the word. I would really appreciate it. Thanks. And until we meet again, happy readings.